just
Road.
driving road course all the time.
Yeah. Ovals are fun, and they got the new SRX series coming, which is it's like driving like a touring car on dirt and oval. Yeah. From my understanding, everybody that I talked to, it's like when you actually go into the corners, it's like you're driving.
I mean, it all really depends on the next few weeks how it goes.
Alex?
What's up? Louis, what the hell are you doing?
What do you mean?
Did I say Lamar Ultimate?
Yes, sir.
Bro, stop wasting your time.
Nah. I love this game.
Well, just because you're uneducated doesn't mean you should be spending time on it.
Nah, bro. It's a great game.
I mean, it should be good. They have a hell of a base to start with, but I still don't trust motorsport games to not fucking up.
Nah, they got it. They got it under control. You just gotta fix the stuttering, freezing, crashing problem, and then they're good to go.
got a chance to see the new taco at the auto show. Problem is nobody could sit in it because it was the stupid Trail Hunter one, and they just said doors are locked, cannot go in. And they didn't bring like a normal one for everybody to see. Yeah. Like I can understand if it's like a Porsche or something like ultra exotic and you just want to just show it, fine, okay, whatever. Yeah, but when it's like, you know, when you literally release a brand new edition of something, I can't like, and it's like one of those things where it's like, man, yeah, it's like I really want to try, I really want to sit in this to see what it feels like, and then you won't let me. It's like, okay, interesting.
You said what car or taco?
The Tacoma.
Oh, Tacoma.
Got one on your left.
Sorry,
You're on the
Sean.
left.
I had the thing up and it was telling me that you were right there, and I was like, where's...
Never heard anybody call it taco.
Yeah. Yeah, like, there's like 3 dudes at my work that all own Tacomas, and they're all like, Taco Brothers. I was like, huh? Yeah, the Yoda. They did have a 4Runner though in that Solar Octane. I was looking at it, I was like...
Do love the 4Runners. Oh yeah, it's changed on its interior. Other than next, once they release this coming year, so that's good.
Yeah. When they move everything over to the 2.4 liter.
Yep.
I was watching TFL Off-Road, which is they do a lot of off-road shit, you know what I mean? And they were testing the Tacoma and the brand new Tacoma in the Colorado. They're up in Colorado's mountains driving it, and the fucking Tacoma's fucking transfer case blew on some snow and shit. Because the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna try to bump it. And they're like, okay. And then he goes to bump it, and the transmission blows. And then the fucking Colorado had to drive it back down the fucking mountain. Oh shit.
Car 51, jumping into Foster's left. 8.594.
How's businessman?
Oh, it's been busy. Just busy. Trying to get everything wrapped up so we can close out the sell the company, so.
No, 60. There's no 90 minutes here.
Yeah, they told me it'd be 90 minutes.
I got to make a hotshot trip down to Dallas Monday morning.
Oh shit.
So, and then got to be back that night for dinner, company dinner, and then Tuesday got private equity people coming in. So I mean, it's just fucking hectic.
I was at a private equity group buying y'all up.
Yeah, we are already been bought by one private equity group, and they're selling us off. Which, it's actually not a PE group that's buying us, it's an individual. This PE group basically invests all these people's money for them, so we're actually getting to go back to a family company, which will be nice.
Yeah, it's weird that the company I work for is majority owned by a private equity group, but it's like all the people that have stake in the company work for the company, and it still feels like it's a family-run business.
Yeah, that's how it was on our first go-around with PE, so.
Most of the people that are working here, once it does sell, most of them are wanting to continue working here, which is good, so it doesn't create like a weird shift after a bunch of people leave.
Yeah. What's pretty cool for me is I'll get a big investment piece within the company once the deal closes out middle of this month, so.
Nice. Yeah, I wish I would have been able to get in on having a stake in the company, but one, too broke, two, joined way too late.
What's kind of unique about this group is all the like the executives are getting, you know, a nice bonus, and they want us to invest within the company, so they're giving us all a substantial amount of money. So I'm gonna probably keep a good chunk of it in there, and then I'll just take a little bit of the cash.
Art.
It was kind of a long shot whenever I joined up with this company, you know, 14 years ago. It was a small family-owned company, so didn't know if I was making the right choice or not, but nowadays definitely has been the right choice for me and my family anyways, so
Yeah.
got lucky.
Yeah, the nice thing about if you can make it into a family-owned company that like has the right environment, if you
Right.
become part of the fabric, a lot of times they'll kind of integrate you before they sell, and then you can at least get some.
Yep.
One of the family companies I used to work for was a fucking nightmare to deal with, so it's like it makes me hesitant to like go into a family company, but if you know people that work there, like to give you an insight into how it all goes, that always helps.
Yep.
I'm sure if I had stayed at like Nosco, the first printing company, like that I was there for like 7 years, you know, which I would have been there for 15 years now, you know, like it would have been good for like the whatever the ESOP, you know, profit share, whatever it is, you know, like I would have been like really good. but it's just, it was one of those things where it's like, after I left, because I was like, oh, I'll go here, because it was just like I was able to make more money otherwhere. But I still sit there, I'm like, damn, man, my fucking retirement would be fucking killing it right now, because I still have my share, my whatever stuff, because you know they give you the option to, like, you know, sell or whatnot, you know what I mean? And I've just left it there just because of, I don't know. I was young and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna leave it here. And I keep getting letters like, oh, this is how we're doing profitable wise. This is how we're doing in sales. And I'm like, all right, you guys are doing great. Keep it up.
Yeah. Well, what's cool about the investment? Oh shit, that was a big wreck. Opportunity I've got is after 5 years I'm fully vested, and then there's a early pullout. So like I don't have to keep it in there the whole time. So after 5 years, I could pull it and get 100%, plus whatever the multiplier is, essentially, of what the profitability has been. So ideally, I'll leave it in there until I'm ready to retire or whatever, you know, the choice is.
Yeah.
Or if they sell it off again and say it is like a multiple of 10 or 15, then the amount of money that I'll have in there will be worth a lot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how light that makes the front end of this thing are doing.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it feels like there's nothing there.
I just want to see if it actually make a difference to your time delta.
Oh, it did. It pushed me 2/10
shit.
up.
I was surprised how smoothly that actually went too.
Right. It felt like the front tires were off the ground. Driving this track in this car after last week in the RSR being here all week. Two completely different feels.
Let me guess. One felt like you had a front end, the other doesn't.
Yep.
Well, next week we are going to, I mean, not next week. The new season, we are going to 45-minute races. We're going to shrink it up a little bit.
Nice.
Figured out cars yet?
Yeah, the GTE, GT3. But half of the tracks are half the tracks are free, half of the tracks everybody should own, except for one if someone has to buy, and that's Barcelona.
Which is about to be off the F1 calendar, which is done.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're taking... Barcelona's coming off and they're doing a Madrid race, a street circuit.
Yeah, it's a terrible fucking street circuit layout from the preliminary designs.
Fucking awful.
Yeah, the off-track and turn 3 is way too sensitive.
I don't know if it's the LMP, if it's the GTP that makes it very sensitive. Because the GT3, I was able to cut a lot of it, and it never really pops up.
Well, it's sensitive knowing how much you actually use that curve in real life.
Oh,
compared to
yeah.
what the game's like, oh no, you have to stay here. It's like, motherfucker, I used to send the entire car over this thing.
What's up, Louie? He's still deafened.
No.
70 possible last position.
He's been beta testing for Le Mans.
Well, is it really considered beta testing? Beta do it instead of getting paid to do it?
Right.
Oh man, I was at 410 something in that corner.
Man, the Cadillac brake lights do not appear on my monitor very well.
Are you on HDR?
Yep.
70 possible last position.
Well, it's like I lifted a little bit to coast before the braking zone, and like instead of seeing brake lights, I just saw Sean's ass get a lot closer to my windscreen.
Did y'all watch F1 race today?
Nope, I don't watch it.
I didn't even know that they were racing.
I
Yeah,
started
me too.
watching it, then I seen Max had a lead of 17 seconds while lap 24, and I was like, what's the point of this? Like, this is the same thing as last year. It's like,
No, just
battling.
I mean, it's no different than, you know, Hamilton whenever he had dominant car during his
Oh,
run.
yeah.
It just
Vettel had his
it's super impressive, regardless of who you're a fan of. Even when Hamilton was doing it, whenever you get the right driver in a car like that, and how they can maneuver the car compared to like Sergio Perez, for instance, you know, like you got like a mid-tier driver who has the best car, you can't do shit with it.
Even back to the Vettel days when Red Bull was dominating.
Yeah.
I mean, the Braun era, they did it in Jensen Button, and
Exactly.
they did it. You know what I mean?
I mean, every time there's an era of whatever car is dominant, and then as long as they have the right driver, I mean, they're just gonna kick the shit out of everyone else.
The only difference between like those eras and this era is the fact that the engines were so much cheaper, so teams could actually spend the money on other things rather than 50% of their fucking bill goes to the fucking engine and the fucking electric unit.
They need to pull those fucking electric motors off there. It's fucking stupid.
Well, they are simplifying it a lot in the next engine regs.
Yeah, they're making it to where everyone's using the same components for the battery source and EK, or they're taking off the MKG or MGKU or whatever.
I think they're taking off the MGUH because that was the complex part of it. So the MGUK is the same thing that the GTPs have.
Yeah, the connect side of it.
Yeah. So converting, hey Burn, you can't park there. Converting the heat back into electricity is, I mean, it's cheaper now because they've got more of an idea of what they're doing with it. But that's why, like the back of the grid teams that started after like 2010 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's why those guys all disappeared once the new engine rigs came in, because that one component was super expensive. and very complex. And like, if you had a failure, getting to it was why it took like 2 hours, 3 hours to do an engine swap. But they're getting rid of that for the new engine regs, so you'll have less electric deployment, but it'll only come from like the brakes.
Hmm.
I don't know if they pull any regen out of the rest of the drivetrain, or if it just comes from the brakes. But yeah, I couldn't remember if they were pulling some out of there too or not, or if they were just doing it all through the brakes.
So wait, F1's not racing tomorrow?
Nope,
No,
they
they
raced it. It's Ramadan.
Saturday GPs for like the first couple of
Yeah, this
Middle
week
East
and
round.
next week, all because of Ramadan or whatever it's called.
Okay, I'll go lay down.
But it was technically. No, it's not right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I was like, but wasn't it already Sunday there? I was thinking, but like, no, I guess
Nope.
not.
Oh my God, Haas wasn't last.
Nope.
Yeah, was it Alpine that's the shit team this year?
Yep. They got a fucking rolling chicane for a car.
I mean, they've been flirting with being in that position the past several years.
Yeah.
And it's weird because Alpine has like some of the weirdest investors.
Oh, Arduin's at 3.4K. Nice.
Damn it, of course I blew that corner. Yeah, I actually got a decent finish in the 12-hour with Wesley, so we both got like 35 or 40 I rating from that, even though we were the, I think, number 29 car. Our split was over 3K for strength of field.
Nice.
They split it between everybody, so your I rating's like, you know, like
You're in the green. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a shit show.
that's why I kind of laughed during the Daytona race when we got done, and I was like, how did I not gain? I barely gained any I rating. Granted, I know I didn't like turn as many laps as a lot of the people, but I was like, how am I not? I don't have a lot more I rating, and yet, you know, Jashke was the one who gave us the most drive-throughs. He got more I rating.
Yeah, with it just being Wesley and I, like we had so many miles between the two of us that like we both got a decent chunk of I rating out of it, and then we had very few incidents. Well, I had very few incidents. Wesley kind of got hosed a little bit. He had a couple of 8 exits or a couple of 4 exits that he shouldn't have gotten because of other people. But like I think we finished 9th, but we had pace for like top 5, so we could have potentially both had like a 75 to 80 I rating gain from it.
Damn.
Yeah, and we got done. I think both of our safety ratings were at 4.9.
I've been driving the Porsche Cup car a lot lately.
I like the Cup car. It's like a fun challenge.
Yep. Have you drove it at Oran Park this week?
I have not. I may or may not hop on that train before the weekend.
I will say this. It's once you kind of get the flow of the track with that car, it's not bad. But
Until you get there,
you're like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, that track is so I don't think I've ever driven it in iRacing, but I had driven it in R Factor 1, and I think they might have had a decent version of R Factor 2 that was LiDAR scanned. And it's a great track. It's challenging, particularly depending on the car.
Yeah, it's
but yeah,
fun.
because it's so tight, it's very much you have to get in the flow of it. But once you flick with the flow, you'll have a absolute blast.
Yeah, like that and the Miatas would be wonderful. The Cup car is actually good there. The problem is you're off throttle a whole lot, even though you know you're doing fast lap times because you're just trying to trail as much as you can.
Yeah, imagine running V8 supercars around there.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Yeah, they had I think somebody made like it was a Radical SR8 mod for R Factor 2 years ago, and I think that's what I turned a lot of laps in. The Radical around there was fun. Like, it's a lightweight, nimble car that still makes a decent amount of horsepower. Like, you'd feel like you just get hooked up through some of those turns and just fly.
Right. What fucks with me on that track is whenever a car's going up over the bridge and you're coming like towards the bridge and you're like, what the fuck's happening? I actually had some idiot in the practice server hit the wall so hard there that he flipped over and landed on the track down below.
Nice. Yeah, I hate that track doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh shit, sorry, nobody didn't see.
The little S section is awesome. Even though it's slow, but each corner being, cambered to where you just kind of chunk the car through there. Really fun to drive. Where's that track at? Is it a British track?
That's Australia.
Australia. Didn't they tear that down for a neighborhood or something?
Yep, it is now a housing estate.
That's what I thought.
What track? Odin Park?
Warren Park, yeah. Riverside kind of became the same thing, except it's there's a mall there with like a little bit of residential around it. You know, Riverside in California.
Yep.
Another great track.
We have about 2 laps, fuel left.
After driving the Cup car so much this week, I haven't done any officials. I've just been driving it to drive it. I may start driving some GT4s more.
The GT4s are fun. I just don't drive them as much because I hate anything fixed up. So like, I rarely drive the GT4. But if I'm gonna drive the open setup GT4, it's with LMP3s, and I'd just rather be in the LMP3.
Yeah. That's another car that I've started to like as I've drove it more is the LMP3. I really appreciate the braking on it, actually. I know a lot of people bitch about it, but I think the braking on it is pretty fun to learn.
It'll teach you how to trail brake for sure.
Yeah, the roll stiffness on the front end is way too stiff on that car, which is why it wants to lock up the inside front so easy. But it does teach you a good braking technique. Well, not even just threshold, but like trailing that threshold down to the apex without dragging the front tire.
Is Burn only driving GTPs on here?
No.
Oh, you're in here.
If you
Yeah,
drive
snuck in.
It's only the caddy.
I've been doing lots of LMP3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, having a blast with that.
It's a great way to farm iron.
I did. I was doing a bunch of GTP last week, but I haven't even done one race at Silverstone this week.
start driving the GTPs more, but after the Sebring fiasco I had a couple weeks ago, I think I'm good. Yeah. I got fucking murdered and murdered and murdered.
I actually, when I got my A license, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go race IMSA with all of you guys. And then that's like what, right when Sebring was happening. And then I watched Wesley do his race, and he got destroyed like 3 times on the first lap. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to race GTPs. And then I watched someone race when they were in GT3s, and they just got like every 10 seconds, it was like, shit, fuck, I gotta dodge, shit, I gotta move, fuck, I gotta dodge. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing IMSA.
Honestly, it's IMSA, like, I love Sebring, but it's one of the worst tracks on this game. People are racing on it for IMSA. I don't know what it is, but it is one of the worst. Like, Nürburgring, or not Nürburgring, Hockenheim has been one of the best ones. People just flowing right through, and Aragon was great. I didn't do Magello. Coda's always good. I don't know, but Sebring, for whatever reason, is just AIDS on multi-class, well, GTPs anyways.
One is sprint, 2 is endurance, 3 is, I saw the thing on Apex's site.
Generally speaking, it's based off fuel load, Chef. All the ones all the ones I've looked at have been pretty much identical. Damn, Exia. If Louis doesn't hop in here, it's just gonna be me and you tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull over at the line.
Oh, thanks.
Do like Justin did in ARL Sunday, start at the pit lane.
Nothing wrong with silver.
I don't know, man. If you ain't first, you're last. If I let you win, then how am I gonna win?
Maybe one of these times, if you can slingshot me.
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna bury that and never bring it up again.
I said with all due respect.
Okay, so, alright, so number 1, R1, if there's 4 of them, R1 is the main IMSA setup with 58 liters of fuel. R2 is the endurance setup of R1 with 89 liters of fuel. R3 is the safer IMSA setup. And then it says Q3 is the safe quality setup of R3. And R4 is the race endurance setup of R3. 89 liters. I knew I've seen it before on the Apex thing, because I was curious, and I went in and I clicked their like individual cars to see what their whole spiel thing was. And
What you're saying is IMO's naming system is better. Yeah.
It's basically the same. So like R1 is your esports. It's like Hamos or ER esports race. Esports.
Well, the nice thing is, so like depending on what series you're running it in, like if you're just doing IMSA for what, like 45 or 60-minute races every yard, like, it's IMSA. If you're doing the like a special event, it'll have the name of the special event and a full fuel load and everything. And if you're doing one of the weekend enduros, it'll like tell you. Yeah, so it's like
Apex does the same, except for on the weekend enduro ones, generally speaking. So on special events, it'll still have whatever special event full load, and then if IMSA and VRS both are going, they're at the same season. It'll say IMSA or VRS in it.
It's just silly to me to have like the R1, R2, R3. Like, I shouldn't have to reference a document to figure out what that means.
Just call it race, and then call it safe race. I mean, it's not that hard.
So when Hamo was
They're
first coming
European.
out with their iRacing setups, and they came out with a setup configuration for iRacing, I was in talks with Charlie then, because he wanted me to help him test the setup configuration and download the setups to iRacing. I was kind of told him, I was like, hey, this is what y'all should do instead of having like, that's the way it was then when they first had it, when you downloaded the setups. Like, you had all the setups for each race, like, pop up on the setup menu. So why don't you, like, put them in files and, like, have it, eastwards, quality, endurance, like that, for each individual track.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Yeah, they've got them in the track now, but they need to differentiate them by season to, you know, like how old that setup is.
You just hit the
Well,
fastest
that,
lap.
the reason, that's, if you look at the dates, that's how they do it.
Nice lap shove.
Buffy, can I have a setup?
Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Share the wrong setup to him.
I bought this track like 30 minutes ago. I'm trying. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, that's one thing I do like about Apex is they put it in by season.
Oh, I can send it to you.
Yeah, there's a 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
There's not for GTP, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say they only have the one from the end of 2023.
Yeah.
Just throw on a High Moon Magello setup and said fuck it.
Oh, I got a Road Atlanta Hamo set up for season I think season 3.
All I know is the official schedule for GTEs next season is fucking tits. Yeah.
There's the Road Atlanta Hamo set up. I shared it to everybody. If you want it.
I'm curious. I'm curious on the new Corvette or whatever it is for next season, or if they're gonna release it season 3.
It'll be season 3. So they did the Rain's coming season 2. It's
Yeah,
coming.
Rain's coming Tuesday.
Yeah, it's coming next week. And then season 3 will be the Corvette and Mustang, because last year they scanned the LMP3 at Daytona, just like they did the Mustang and Corvette this year, and they released it season 3. So it'll give them enough time to do all the development of it on the game.
Well, the only a certain few cars in the game I think have wet setups and wet tires.
It's certain series, so F4, IMSA, and VRS.
And Toyota 86.
Yep, Toyota 86 is the other one. So on Tuesday, you can get on here and get murdered by idiots who've never driven the rain.
Oh, they're not
Yeah,
releasing it on Monday night at.
But wait, wouldn't it be week 13? And I'm pretty sure they'll have it to where no.
No,
Yeah, it'll be unranked.
They said that they're going to be testing it next week for week 13 to let everyone get a feel for it before officials start.
Yeah, so all
there's dedicated
unranked.
rain series all next week.
That's gonna be interesting.
Green flag, green flag.
Off track. No, at least you didn't take the flag yet.
Here comes your first time left.
Bro, I did the same shit.
He made it.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. One more lap.
God
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I dipped the right side tires slightly over the curb in the chicane on the first one, and then missed turn 3 on the second one.
Yeah,
I spun a T1, so I'm weapon. Oops.
Which is annoying, because I think I was on for a low 7.
I was on for an 8. Oh well, such is life. Let's do it.
Well, what was
There's the
silly
flag,
for me
man.
was,
It's
it's like,
over.
oh, I dipped a wheel, invalidated that lap. Okay. Just don't invalidate next lap, and I intentionally, like, broke slightly easy and a little early into 3. I still blew right past.
What TC2 are y'all running?
I'm 7 and 5.
Damn, Incident setup for season 3's got an 8, TCB at 8, and TC2 at 1.
I don't know if the caddy's a little different than the Porsche in that route. I just realized I'm the lone Porsche in a sea of caddies, and then the other class is all Porsche.
Yep.
Hey, hopefully I should at least win the Porsche battle.
You should.
Made sure to fill up my tank in case so I don't run out of fuel at the start of the race.
Louis, did you invalidate your second lap?
You could say that.
Motherfucker put it in the wall.
Oh man, nah, I intentionally was pushing to the limit, like for no reason, to be honest. So I fucked up. I just wanted to see how fast I could go. I can do 19s all day here. I think my best is a 19 flat. I just didn't get put in a good lap.
Hey,
My best
actually,
is
you can skip
18-0.
the next session if you wanted to.
Oh.
I can normally do 18s on race fuel, and
Yeah, you're
oh,
quick here, dog.
I love this track. I can drive this fucker in my sleep.
What is it? Next session?
I think
Advance.
exclamation mark advance.
Yeah,
If everyone's cool with doing that.
yeah. Let's roll.
I'm good.
'Cause I doubt anybody's joining in the last 4 minutes.
If they do, fuck them. They can start from pit. Should have been here sooner.
I was waiting to hear Burn be like, I was just finishing my lap.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
Well, the
bye.
120
Alright, man, we
is the
gotta line
best
up
that I
on the
can
left
do.
side here. Pit road is closed.
I was able to do 19s all day before that last update. and that
How?
blue update
What
came
is
out.
what is the pace difference between an LMP3 and a GTE?
LMP3 and GTE?
Yeah.
I bet
Probably
the
a little
GTE,
slower.
the GTE's probably be faster on the straights because a GT3 is almost the same speed as an LMP3 on the straights.
Mm.
We learned that in CMS, and it was a shit show.
Yeah, GT3s and LMP3s are
Or not a good combo.
yeah, they're a little too similar.
Mm.
And like the annoying part is one's a little faster in the straights, one's a little faster.
Yeah.
But GTE, I would say
Even more similar. Even more similar.
no. So the GTEs and the LMP3s are probably similar speed through like the high speed stuff.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then the GTEs should be a little faster, especially towards the end of a straight, down the straightaways. Low speed stuff, I don't really know. Like LMP3s are best paired with GT4s. Or if you did like a all prototype class, you would do like GTP, LMP2.
It's the 44 car.
We're just gonna follow right on y'all's ass for the start.
I did well.
There's not enough cars to really matter.
Yeah, we got what, 8 cars total?
Yeah.
It's the 44 car.
Oh, it's only me, Casey, and Eric. Oh,
44
Yeah.
Which is
If you
weird
want-
because it's also the top 3 people of the championship right now too.
oh.
If you weren't gonna show up, Louis, I was gonna let Exia win. It's alright, I'll just crash you out so Exia can win.
I think what happened for this season is the fact that it's like all of a sudden it was like, oh, we have whatever
Yeah.
Daytona. Oh, now we have Sebring, and now we have or whatever. Now we have
Panorama.
Mount Panorama, and then it's just like just all those bases, and then you know what I mean. It's
Yep.
Isn't Sebring any day
It's
now?
the 44 car.
that one. I that one I wouldn't mind racing.
Yeah, I need to figure out something for that.
I need to put in some practice because the week before that I will be on vacation. The week of the 18th.
Aren't you doing LMP2
It's the
stuff?
44 car.
I know Arduin never wants to pair up with me now that he's one of those like high I rating people. He just doesn't care about me anymore.
If I wasn't already teamed up with Wesley Ford, I'd do it.
Oh, I love how name drop someone that's not here to defend themselves. Okay.
I could show you the DMs if you want. You want to be God damn.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
But I'll run it with you, X here.
Yeah, I'll run
my
some
ex-girlfriend
did. Joke's on you. I know her. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like I'm gonna crash at some point to start.
Green, green, green.
Go, GTP fuckers.
We're on your right. We're on the right.
Oh no, I fucking missed the braking point.
We're on your
I'm
right.
spinning.
There's an
Exit
unit
5,
behind.
left side.
All clear, all clear. Next car is the leader.
Can't mark
Man,
there.
I'll be the top Porsche.
I
Mwah.
have wheel damage too. God damn it. There's a fast repair, isn't there?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
shit.
I
That was
really don't even understand how I
great.
did that, 'cause I've never done that.
Fucking half spin in that car.
All I know is it was very loud.
Yeah, that was extremely loud.
You're in second.
I'm so confused by that spin.
Well,
Were you really up on the outside curb there, Arduin?
Never made it there.
Gotcha.
I literally lost it before I ever got there. It was just one of those, like, split the back end up on throttle.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising, because I've never done that before. Like, even bone cold tires coming out of the pits come through there aggressive. I had that problem.
Casey, you should really slow up and join us in this party.
Yeah, we miss you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just cruising.
Hey, bro.
I'm trying to make up for my shitty fucking qualifying lap.
Start nicknaming you Casey Verstappen in the league.
Take the inside, John.
I don't know how you can see where you have to be right there, Louis. I cannot see over that fucking hill. Granted, I don't know a lot of people that can see over a fucking hill perfectly.
The earth is flat, there are no such
And
things as
it-
bills.
What was that Netflix special that was it called Over the Horizon or some shit?
Beyond the curve or behind the
Yeah.
curve. The ending to that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was.
You just hit the fastest lap.
My boss and my best friend and I were all on like a conference call about one of our product lines, and like my boss said something about like the curvature of the earth, and like in unison, even though we're not in the same room, we're just in a conference call. My best friend and I both go, "Bro, the earth is flat. What you talking about?" And he was just like, "Yeah."
There's a guy I heard for the NFL Combine flat out say about something about how he was like, he believes something about the earth, and then he goes, He goes, I was something about like I was a sophomore or something in college, and I was in a meeting with the flat earthers, and they made some valid points, and I was like, wait, what?
Holy shit.
They make valid points if you don't understand anything past second grade science class.
I just smacked the wall.
There is a fast repair, Louis.
I know. Damn, that was so fucking stupid.
That makes you feel any better, Louis. I did the same kind of stupid thing on the opening lap.
The Porsche snapped.
Inside
Right
yours.
side.
Yep.
Oh shit. I'm gonna get a drive through this race.
Damn, how many X's do you have?
3.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, but the way I'm taking turn 3, I'm gonna have more. But during practice, I couldn't get it off track to save my life on that corner. And then
Louis, are you towing?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, you couldn't drive it?
God dang, dude, what is going on? It's so different now compared to the practice.
Track's hotter.
oh shit! Fuck! 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 Fuck!
The lead is on 9.655.
I didn't know how many laps this race was going to be, so I looked up, and then before I realized that it was turn 1, and I just went off track.
I was driving the Mustang around here. It's fun as shit.
Dude, I would love to do a league of Mustangs.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
All right, Chuff, I'll give you a tow. Go for
Car
it.
on your left. Clear on the left.
I'll just here. Oh! All of a sudden, I look behind me and I'm like, oh shit, shit, shit. Oh.
I stayed pinned, bro. I thought I was gonna be fine.
I thought he lost it right in front of me.
Huh?
Is that you that I just took out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost it right in front of me and I didn't know where to go. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine. No, I tried to hold the brakes as much as I could to just keep it from moving.
All clear, all clear.
Next thing you know, I was like, okay, I'll stay on the right side, and then I looked at my rearview mirror. I was like, Penny is not staying on the left side.
There was no way I was gonna give him shoot left without spinning it myself.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I feel like my engine's gonna blow up here in a second because my wheel is not. My wheel is literally 90 degrees.
Lou, you liking the Le Mans game?
Loving it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I highly recommend it to every. If you like R Factor 2, buy it because if it has that R Factor 2 feel. I like it a lot. And the sounds are good and the graphics are good. And the force feedback and physics are great. So I highly recommend it. The fact that it's this, it's crashes like a bitch, don't get me wrong, but you know, the game itself is great.
Wait, Bert, did you not take fuel?
He hasn't pitted yet.
Really? Someone was in the pits. Oh, was that Hendricks?
Yeah, it was me.
Alright, man, that car is flat down.
What headshot?
Shit, no.
That didn't sound good.
I got an off track for trying to turn around. So it's great. No, I pushed it coming out of the final corner, caught the dirt, and then there was snappy, snap, and then
Yeah, that guy is just so fast on straight line. Shit.
I couldn't take the ladder because I never got too much there. I want to take you out.
Oh, no, I was like, I just didn't want to overshoot the brakes on you or something.
hurry up, Shuff, I'll give you the tow.
The camel toe.
I'm literally in my rig. Oh, shit, I thought you were going to the left.
All clear, all clear.
Don't. Man almost ruined his whole entire race.
Right side.
Go inside.
Both y'all go.
The lead is at 9.273.
Sean and are doing battling.
he turned the whole advance. He turned the deployment system on me.
Maybe.
Jacob, I put it back up. I was just like, fuck this ain't getting it done in a straight line just off the draft. Came out the corners, straight to attack.
I've seen it too. I'm like, yeah, he's got an attack mode.
Oh, you know what I also learned at a fucking auto show? Whatever I buy new next, I'm gonna definitely need some fucking steps on the side of the fucking vehicle. Because like every fucking truck that didn't have a step, whether it was a mid-size or a full-size, I will tell you my 5'7" ass was having some issues getting in the fucking truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Other than the Tundra was like low enough to where I didn't need a step to get in. But most of them that they had there, it was like, okay, I need a step to get in. And then a bunch of them that they had there they had steps, but they were like power deployable. But of course, you know, they didn't want any of them to, you know, keep going on and off, you know, for injury purposes, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, you mean quote unquote injury purposes?
Yes, quote unquote. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I took a look at the Sequoia, and of course my dad looked at me and he goes, really? I was like, Wendy said I couldn't buy. She didn't want me to buy a truck. She didn't say anything about me buying like a Sequoia, which is like a truck, just with a cap 24/7. My dad goes, you're not wrong there. He's like, but do you need the third row seating? I was like, no, but I mean, no.
My wife has a QX60. There's only 3 of us, and it has third row seating. So if you want it, get it.
I mean, I know, what is it? I mean, they had the, yeah,
Right.
and I know when they had, what is it? They had the new Santa Fe there, which all right. The interior looks better in person. The rear end does not look better in person. And that's third row seating, you know what I mean? And they said it's only like maybe like a couple. I think they said it's like 5 inches longer than my wife's model. You know, for her version of the Santa Fe. So I mean,
5 inches is a lot, brother.
Yeah.
At least it's better than his wife's model doesn't have 5 inches.
So while I have everybody here, I mean,
The answer is no.
well, Alex, nobody cared about what you had to say. Sure. Oh shit! I almost
You
crashed.
can really focus on driving, bro. What you trying to have a conversation?
I know.
on your way.
Because I like to multitask. So, what would you guys like to see for next season? I know a lot of people were saying GTE, and I mean, would you guys would rather just do a one split thing like LMP3 only, or all fours, or?
I think one split. Yeah. One class.
Well, what would you guys?
Don't
I mean-
do LMP3 as its own thing.
Yeah.
Just because that car can be so tricky, I think you'll have a lot of people not want to run it after a week or two because it'll get frustrating. So leave that as a multi-class option.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll just do. How does Mustang sound? I know
I'm down
Casey's
with
been
that.
like hardcore on the GTE side because he loves his GTE car.
I'm down
Oh,
with
you
one.
any
Huh?
starting Hendrix?
Oh,
I'll drive the Mustang.
yeah.
That'd be cool if we can get the new Mustang Cup in iRacing.
I really wish that they would like get the Garage 56 car just because it's more road, whatever. That thing would just be a fun to drive over and over and over. I saw they did a thing on the Car and Driver. They did a Car and Driver lightning lap at VIR, but it was like the full course of VIR with without the, it's not with the full back straight, it's where it's got like the Patriot turn and all that. Yeah, and they were actually doing different, they did a couple of random cars. One was a Subaru, one of the Gymkhana Subarus, the Garage 56 car, and the BMW M1000 RRM whatever Superbike, whatever. And yeah, and it's really interesting watching the video, and they were talking about how much faster, how that bike was, the amount of speeds through the S's that they honestly did not realize. Hold on, Burn. Okay, now Burn. But they were talking about how they were, like, when it was going through the S's, just how much faster it would go through the S's compared to the normal cars, of course, that they had there. And everybody was just like, we were not expecting the trap speed to be what it was. Go inside now.
Car on your left.
If you got the
Work,
BMW,
fucking
fucking fast as shit.
I tried to slow them up for you, though.
No problems in practice.
Yeah, it's probably a hotter track or something.
It is. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 C.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah, and then because my dad was looking at a Forester for my mom, you know what I mean? Because he likes the Forester or whatever, and I'm like, okay, cool. They had a BRZ right next to it, so I jumped in the BRZ, and even the BRZ for me, being my size, I was just like, okay, this is really
Like
crazy.
inside our end.
Don't worry about me.
Go inside.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, I already locked it up, so go. They had a funny thing there with Toyota where they were like, oh, sign up and drive one of our cars. It was like all indoor and stuff. And I'm like, oh, and I look and it's all the electric cars. I'm like, I don't really want to drive it. I'm like, go get that Supra that you have sitting over there.
Which is funny because didn't their CEO just announce that they're scaling back EV production?
Yep.
Yeah.
They want to be a big hybrid player too.
Well, hybrid's a much better solution than all out EV anyway.
Well, Toyota even said, the CEO guy came out and said, like, you guys are stupid. Your infrastructure can't even support it. Nobody can. He flat out said that. He's like, nobody can support it. And then he goes, what about all these, like, something like the third world countries that don't even have the capabilities of supporting it? How are we stopping whatever, you know, when they can't even handle like a few electronic vehicles, and you want to completely like remove it? Like, he was making fun of it. He's like, we'll go the hydrogen route instead.
I don't know that hydrogen is necessarily a feature because of just packaging it is going to be kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But Like they've been on top of the hybrid market for a while, and they're just gonna milk that as they should.
Well, but I'm just happy that it took a car manufacturer to finally just sit there and go, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, to actually like come out and say it, versus a lot of them were just like, okay, you know, nobody.
Well, you've got politicians trying to regulate trends into existence in the market, and a free market doesn't give a fuck about politics. And the thing is, like, if you want to sit there and be ready for like EVs to be the standard for driving cars, like, okay, start building a fuck ton of nuclear power plants so we can have plenty of like sources of reliable, clean energy, and then let's see about getting our grid away from just 120 volt for most household things. Like, we don't have the infrastructure for a better, higher voltage that would lend itself to what we're trying to do with these.
Yeah. No, I totally hear you. 'Cause I think they said, what was it, some British superconductor something? I don't fucking know. I read I saw an article about it. I only read the few couple lines on it. I'll openly admit to that. But they said something where it ran for, like, they got it to run for 2 minutes and created the massive 69 like megajoules or something, an astounding 69 megajoules of power or something. But they said they could only get it to run for 2 minutes before it overheated. They had to shut it down, and it's like, it just makes me laugh a little bit. There's no way it's 44 laps, 42 laps. Am I reading that right?
Chef is bringing the pace tonight.
Oh, shit.
Good luck, everybody. I'm gonna head out.
All right, buddy.
Valhelm's calling his name.
That's right, you know.
Go, Chef. See you, Sean.
Oh, Casey, just so you're aware, Tim has been testing Expeditions. Just so you're aware, that Mud Runner game for more like overlanding.
Yep.
Yeah, he says it's pretty decent. I asked something, but he said like a lot of it is just like, you know, their standard normal like snow runner Russian cars that trucks and stuff like they have in there. I'm curious if they're gonna open it up to the modders and stuff like that, to where you can actually get like a Ram or a Tacoma, or if they're gonna work on, you know, getting some more license stuff for other vehicles and shit.
Yeah.
Just because they have a tendency of releasing specific cars that are trucks that like they're purposely like horrible, you know, to where it's like, great, can't really get very far.
Right.
Hi, Carter. Is that Carter?
I don't know.
The lead did a 10.381.
One.
Go left.
I'm not even gonna just continue to get in your way. Casey, Vernon, and Shuffy caught up to me, and I just pulled over and stopped. I was like, I'll just let you guys go. I'm not gonna.
I just pulled out of the way coming out of the last corner.
Well, we
Also-
had just gotten into turn 3, and I just started making the way down the downhill, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm gonna move out of the way. I don't want to get league banned out of my own league for fucking
Canada,
guys.
one lap of fuel left.
Alright, I'm friends with the head steward.
Oh,
Yeah.
that head steward hates me.
Yeah, but he likes me, so you're good.
Oh, hey.
Don't forget
Oh,
to be
I got,
vigilant
you know what the
for
weird part was? So I know Nissan's getting rid of the Titan, but they didn't have a Titan there to try to like do a sales pitch to get, you know, for the like the last ditch effort for the Titan, you know?
fuel. The leader is sitting now.
That I thought was weird. And then the Frontier, they only had one model of the Frontier, and it was like the basic bitch Frontier. And there wasn't like a bunch of other models to where, yeah, I was kind of saddened. They didn't really have a whole lot that they were showcasing. I will say, like, compared to the Chicago Auto Show, that the Milwaukee one, it's more of like what the people are going to be able to afford to buy kind of auto show, you know?
Right.
So of course you're not going to get a lot of like the weird glitz and glamour shit, you know? Like it's mostly just like, oh, here you go, you know, like this is...
I'm in the lead. Stop the count.
Alrighty, I'm heading out. I just want to pop
Alright.
in for a second.
Bye, car.
Yeah, I'm out
Car.
too.
Alright, that's
See
it.
y'all.
Go.
There's lightning in the
See you,
area.
Louis.
Stop the race.
Car on your right.
He just got
Clear on the right.
Oh, okay. The wife's up by her mom, so I get the night to myself, which means
Nice.
doing absolutely nothing.
Lots of porn.
I slept all day. Penny, go on the inside. Leroy! Oh, you son of a bitch. I did not expect you to do that. It was one of those where, like, you know how you have a faster car in front of you? And only some of you guys probably know this feeling. So, he passes me, and I'm like, okay, he's going to send it on the inside, whatnot, you know. Great, I'm going to start braking. And then he did that, the famous, I'm going to move over to the right and get on the racing line. And it was like right at the braking point, and I was just like, you son of a bitch. But yeah.
Car 51 has taken the lead.
Oh, Lexus had their GX concept car there.
There you go, man. Good job.
Oh,
By the
really?
way. Yeah, they had that there, which was it was locked, so of course you can't get in. That was very like, I don't know, iffy. It looked nice, you know what I mean? The only thing non-truck wise that I was like really sold on was the Acura TLX. They had an A-Spec one, and then they had a Type S, and yeah, I got in and out of it, and I was like, okay, this feels fucking nice. I was like, I fucking like this. Like, it felt really like it wasn't overkill. It didn't feel like I was like really like making a strain to get in and out or anything.
Damn it, I'm gonna stop and go. I thought I hit my pit speed limiter button, but I didn't.
Chef, you jumped burn?
Nice, my man. Screw that guy from Michigan.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
burn.
you're right.
Remember to pit.
Clear on the right.
Ugh. I can't get a drive-through. I'm gonna lose this race. Shoot.
Oh, holy shit, I'm not gonna get a direct through apparently.
Fucking game is rigged.
Car on your
Well,
left.
I guess like whenever I saw it not slow down right at like 44 miles an hour, I started hitting the
All
brakes.
clear,
So I
all
wasn't going
clear.
very far over,
Mm.
or
Got one
like
on your
not
right.
over for long enough.
Well, doesn't iRacing do the back of the vehicle, not the front of the
All clear,
vehicle?
all clear.
Or is that
Back
APC?
of the vehicle, but I was already completely in pit lane. I think I didn't
Oh.
violate 2 mile an hour over for long enough.
Oh, okay. Enough for it to like compute.
Right. Because you have to be at least 2 miles an hour over for a long enough period of time.
Of course, there's faster cars approaching.
Car on your right.
Oh shit, they are home.
Clear on the right.
Get him, Chef.
got one on
Yeah,
your
we had
left.
some time on
All
that.
clear, all clear.
I just want to say it. When Chuff passes Burn and wins it was my doing of giving him a big fat toe in this race is what helped him succeed in this.
The question is, can either of them make it to the end on fuel?
Oh, that's a good question.
Maybe.
I see you. I thought you were originally going to pass me down into the chicane, so
I was going to, but I've been saving fuel.
Oh, and there's the drive-through.
Really? Damn.
Well, yeah, because when Henny hit me, I went from a 3 all the way up to an 8X, and then...
Deleted to 9.712.
I didn't save enough fuel.
No?
I was 0.9 on the lap. I couldn't make it all the way around. By the time I got to the last corner, I was at 0.7.
The car in C3 just at the fastest lap. 8.603.
Track time's still going up, damn.
Well, it starts at 8 a.m. And then... I always thought big racing games should, like, build their shit to... Like, I understand, like, colder temperatures, faster, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But, like, 90% of the times when you go to the actual fucking races, and they're like, track temperature's 110 degrees, and it's like, so why is it in this fucking simulator shit, it's always a bad, bad thing when there's hotter temperatures? I get it, colder is faster, but still, like, it's like they fucking racing this shit in real life, like, what the fuck, like.
It's not that, like, it feels like shit in the hotter temperatures compared to what it should feel like. It's the fact that everybody wants to run in colder temperatures where it feels nicer and it's faster.
Because they can't use skill to race in in hotter temperatures.
Or along the lines you could push more and not actually have to babysit the tires like you would have to in real life. It's kind of like fuel mileage racing. Is fuel mileage racing fun? Fuck no. Is tire conservation racing fun? Fuck. But welcome to the real world. And if you're trying to quote-unquote simulate real life, you have to add those parts in. And people want to cry about it.
I'm too slow to conserve anything to where I'm just constantly pushing. So
I watched the ACC stream last night.
Oh, was it horrible? Did I do a horrible job?
It was fine. Maybe it's just my eye now since I'm used to these graphics, but
yeah,
ACC looks horrible to me for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Literally, it's I will say there's some things that are really cool, like nice about ACC when it comes to like graphically. Like there's like a few things, you know, but it is like over complicated. Yeah.
Well, you have saturation, but the Unreal Engine has terrible anti-aliasing, so that's what causes all your jaggies, especially stuff in the distance.
And the GT2 cars look like shit. Like the actual models look terrible to me.
I think a lot of it is I think it's Perry Lewis's car, the one, the Audi that is like white, very like lime green and like brown or something or whatever it is. His car, for some reason, is like, I don't know if it's just his paint scheme or whatnot, but it makes that Audi look like a piece of fucking, like...
Well, even Alan Zoo's
All clear.
Porsche looked bad to me.
Yeah.
The only thing that looked actually decent was the KTM.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, I know a lot of you guys don't really race the ACC side, but for the GT2 car wise, I will tell you this. If you raced it, that Maserati is like, that thing is more broken than the fucking McLaren on GT3. It is just stupid fast. Like it's sad. Like with how good it is, it's so fucked up.
Is the Macca still broke on there?
Yeah, it's still broke. And the thing is so Kunos did a BOP update, and so they did a BOP update when they released the GT2 cars. So I'm kind of waiting for like the BOP to get fixed, like for them for either pit sync or LFM to go through and redo a new BOP to fix whatever Kunos adjusted, because nobody knows what Kunos actually adjusted. And then, so yeah, I took the BOP off, and it's sad. And then when you get to the GT2 cars, I'm sure Alex will agree. So the Maserati's like driving a GT3 car with 700 horsepower, practically. I mean that's serious. You can engine brake the shit out, like at Zolder. You're like, for the first chicane at Zolder, you're braking at like what, the 175 meter board, you know, in a GT3. The GT2 is supposed to have like less downforce and weaker brakes, and you can do the same thing in the Maserati, because you can just downshift brake and then make that corner in the same fucking spot. Yeah, it's
Going right side.
Yeah, it is, it's sad. And then you have, so the Audi's like the second best car. It's got, the gearing is weird, but it's quick if you can make it work, you know what I mean? And then the KTM is decent, but it's not as dominant as the Maserati. And the Audi in certain areas. The Porsche is, yeah. The first two gears are just way too short, like they're like rally gears. There's almost no use for them. And then there's a seventh gear that you will never touch unless someone does road construction at Paul Ricard and continues the back straight.
Streetcar gear ratios in it.
Yeah. And then the Mercedes is, yeah, the Mercedes is just, we have 800 horsepower. It's like we put all the technology into the motor, and then there you go. And then that's the Mercedes. A lot of people were saying that the 935 should have been, I know the guys last night were talking, like Alan Zhu and some other people were saying like the 935 should have never been added, and they should have just gave us another track, or even like the Brabham or something, you know what I mean? Like, because this is just sad, you know, like, because nobody touches the 935 because it's got worse in-game aero than the actual other 911, to where it's almost pointless to drive the 935. Yeah, And then last night, you know, I mean, I know you saw the stream, but it's like, you know, there's some guys that are like, I don't know, it's really hard to get, I don't know, I thought the two classes would be a little bit more separated, you know what I mean, in pace, you know, for drivers, but really, like, everybody's, like, really close. And one of the guys, the dude who kept rear-ending Tim in the stream, Jacob Kowalowski or whatever his name was, he kept, like, he actually sent me a thing, and he's like, well, if I'm technically in the faster car, shouldn't Tim just automatically move? And I'm like, you gotta be faster though. Like, that's the whole, like, just being in a GT3 car, like, I don't.
Well, like, even if he is faster, no, Tim's not close to what you think.
Yeah. But I don't know. My issue was he made a comment where he said, what is it? At the end of the race, sorry, I couldn't. By the end of the race, I couldn't figure out your, you know, whatever braking, and I was like sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, you were following him the whole entire race. You should have figured out where he was braking day one. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just some guys get used to the braking, other guys are just, I don't know. They're like all over the place with the braking to where it's. I don't know if I'll do another GT2, GT3 mix just because of how the competition is, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I got you. Like, it's cool because it adds more variety, you know what I mean, than Maca Life, you know what I mean? But it's... I don't know. Yeah. Oh shit, what? I was speeding? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The fuck was I speeding? Alright, I'm going with this. But yeah, no. Alright, time to serve the 40-second stop. So wait, how do I click to serve a pit? Do I
if you stop in your box, you have to make sure you like have all your other pit stop stuff unchecked, or it's going to do another pit stop, but it'll do it after that.
Alright.
So for future reference, just disable like fuel and tires and everything before you come into service stop and go. All you want to do is just serve and stop and go.
Man, but I will say I do think it's really cool with the GT2 cars just because they're so much faster, you know? Because, I don't know, I think the GT4 cars are just useless in ACC. They just don't... There's no... I don't know. There's really no handling for it.
Yeah, one on your right. All clear, all clear.
I kind of wish that they would go cross-platform with the council guys, because I know for a fact if they go cross-platform with the council guys, we would literally have like 50 people racing every night on Friday just because of That
Unfortunately, they can't do that until the next console generation. Current consoles can't handle it.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for letting me know we're in a podium position.
Inside yours are doing. Oh, I just spun.
Did you spin for 4 laps?
No. But I am gonna go pit and get the car fixed and take new tires.
Nice.
I don't think that's going to take 4 laps out, too.
Hey, you never know. I'm hoping for the best. Okay. While he's in the
wheel gun.
while he's in the pits, just go in the pits and hope to hit him to cause more damage. Like, I don't know what happened.
I took a click of front roll bar out of this thing.
Yeah.
After qualifying, I shouldn't have done that because T1 has been sketchy ever since.
Oh.
So it's just doing force thing.
Yeah. It actually does want to kill you now. I don't want fuel, you fucker.
Yes, please take fuel.
I just want tires.
Yeah, I used 60% of my left tire in that first stint.
Damn.
And I knew I was working the fronts a little bit, I just didn't realize I was working that hard.
You're going to need rubber shortly. Take it easy.
Going to your right side, Casey?
Yep. Give me that toe. And it's gone.
Yeah, I'm trying to run down Shuffy if I have enough time. I doubt it though.
I almost did the same thing again in T1.
mean, at least you're consistent.
Right? Once the fuels came out of the car, it really wants to kill you.
You're going to need rubber shortly. Car on your left. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
I always like that livery shop. The first time I saw that was in ACC when they were doing the custom liveries.
5 minutes to go. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Henny, you catch me at the same spot like every time.
Consistency is the key.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 4.1 seconds.
Oh shit, I took off way too much there.
Oh, I just blew T3. That was cool.
The leader just did a 10.238. Looks like your car is soaked. You'll need to tow back to the pit lane. Press and hold the reset button. We'll come get you.
Really?
Shit. Did you flat spot one of them? Yeah, you can make it to the end without getting disqualified, I think. And even if you do get disqualified, I think the worst you'll finish will be third.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah,
Oh, you
how-
run the same set throughout the whole race? Are you running the same set of tires throughout the whole race? Oh, you should have taken tires. It's less time than fuel. Yeah, you'll make it to the win one flag. It's the last lap.
All right, man. White flag at the line.
Ooh. Burns right behind me. Oh, it's a lift, so I don't have to do another lap.
Fuck that lap off.
I'll kill him if you want me to, Arden. No.
I just lost 2 seconds
that
on that
one
one
lap
corner
of
from
fuel left.
overshooting, but the damage I did to myself on the first lap.
Right.
Because I had the pace for it, even with fuel saving, but people. Yeah, I was hoping that Byrne and Shuffy were gonna have to pit.
There's the flag. It's over.
Oh, we're blowing
Great
up
job,
tires?
driver.
Alright.
Like a bird's actually mounting my car now.
There's an incident ahead.
You can flip that game.
Going to need rubber shortly.
So wait, is this how LMP3s are born?
Yep.
You're going the wrong way.
And the more people race them, they become LMP2s, and then as they mature, they become
The car in front is going off.
GTPs.
I was making a hell of a smoke show with the 7th gear burnout. Oh, I was one exit away from getting 17. I wonder if that would have like given me a penalty after the race.
We've got damage on the back end. You've got damage on the right side.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to Casey for winning the
Thank you.
just GT3, not the overall.
Hey, my mic works now. God damn it.
Oh.
My mic cut out as soon as the race started for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't either. I got the warning saying I needed rubbers soon at the end there. I was fuel
Actually,
saving the whole stint too. I had a whole like extra lap of fuel at the end there.
Yeah, you must have been saving pretty good because I took like whatever had emptied out of the tank after that first lap crash. I took that at the pit stop and I still had the fuel saved at the end.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Shuffy for winning the GTP championship.
Congrats, Chef.
Yep, you won. Nope, you won by 169.
Noise.
Giggity.
Arduin was 2, Sean was 3. And then in GT3, it goes Casey, then me, then Louie, and then Josh, and then Brian, and then Byrne finished.
Yahoo.
Yes, he finished 7th. But if you did it, yes, if you did the overall, it goes Casey, Louie, Shuffy, Arduin, Sean, me. And then, yeah.
First GT3 overall champion over a GTP. Fuck yeah. No.
Oh, did
Would
you
that
guys see the video that iRacing posted about the rain 3 hours
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
I'm gonna need a new CPU. Honestly, this game runs way worse than what I thought it would.
It's horribly optimized. So it doesn't do multi-threading.
I no wonder it runs like shit.
Yeah, so your physics thread is on one. Well, your physics calculations are on one thread, and then the rendering that the CPU is responsible for is on another thread, and that's it. So that's why you'll look and you'll be like, "Oh, my CPU's fine. I'm only using like 30% of it." But when you look at those two individual cores, they're like maxed the fuck
Pegged
out.
out, yeah.
So as of current CPUs in existence, there is no CPU that can actually have the 4090 as the bottleneck. The CPU is still the bottleneck, no matter what CPU you use. Yep, on a fucking, let's see, 20-year-old engine, basically. Like a gently massaged 20-year-old engine.
Matt Malone said something in his stream that they are going to bring they're gonna update the engine and continue to optimize it.
Yeah, so they're in. Hold on, let me find.
Well,
So
I mean,
in the February update, potentially. So, let me find
I will say the nice thing though is though like
mid-season update.
is with the iRacing thing is like if they update the whole game at least because you're paying the whatever the monthly thing, you're just, I mean, you're really like because of the subscription, you're just like cool, I got the game now, just rechange the whole game and then you can just move on with your life.
Yep.
So let me find.
Versus like F1 where it's like you want to buy a $65 game that's broken that you'll have to wait until we finish until the next game comes out and then it'll be fully fixed and then you'll have one more. You have to pay another $60.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good race. That was fun.
All right, adios,
See ya.
Bernie Burn.
Okay,
See
so
you guys.
there's in the mid-season update, the mid-season dev update. So it's the paragraph where they talk about so as for race cars, we've been focusing on expanding our awesome endurance classes. Our endurance series will see a significant boost in 2024 and into 2025. Our currently 11 car series will #soon be bursting at the seams as we climb to 12, 13, 14, 15, and more cars. We're well prepared for this with the work the optimization team has invested in improving performance, memory utilization, and multi-threading. That particular part is the interesting bit. We're also working hard on some updates for supercars and other exciting possibilities. Australia, and then there's also potentially a bit of a shocker coming on the racing vehicle front, but we'll not spoil the surprise too early. The multi-threading part is the key word in all of that. So basically, right now, even AMD's like X3D memory controllers and stuff that they have with a couple of the Ryzen chips. So those in gaming in general outperform even like the top tier Intel CPU. However, like the 13900K, the 13700K, 14700K, and 14900K from Intel actually even the 700s of those tend to outperform the 7800 X3D from AMD purely because of the higher clock speed, which tells you that it has nothing to do with multi-threading for getting more performance. It has everything to do with how quickly the CPU can actually get each instruction computed. So that just tells you how limited their multi-threading is. So if they're working on improving their multi-threading, that means that they can take, I mean, really, I don't think anybody's still running on a CPU that's less than 6 cores anymore. Well, less than 4 cores for damn sure. Most people have at least 6 cores. So if you can even split those the 2 threads that they're using into 4 threads, that opens up a huge potential for performance increase, performance optimization, which is probably what they're going to have to do if they're going to go from an 11 model per series limit up to 15 and more. Since you guys asked. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. My curiosity is performance. How big of a performance hit is it gonna take? Because like with AI, my CPU gets taxed pretty good. I just don't have the clock speed for it. But graphics wise, even if it makes a big difference, I can like turn things down. But once my CPU starts taking a hit, the graphics starts taking a dive as